Hi, my name is Mahomed BAYA and I'm a recipient of the International Scholarship here at New Europe College, and my project this year is titled Burning Witnesses in Limbo. It's a continuation of my doctoral dissertation that I finished a couple of years ago in Canada. The project that I'm working on at the moment deals with literary texts produced by the Maghrebi diaspora in English. I focus on two texts. One is titled The Road to Fez, and it was published in 2001 by Moroccan-born Ruth Knafo Seton. The second one was published in 2005, and it was written by Leila Al-Alami, and it's titled Hope and Other Dangerous Pursuits. In my doctoral dissertation, I looked at the pioneering texts of the Maghrebi diaspora written in French and Italian. I focused on a comparative reading of Driss Shraibi's Le Book, written in 1955, and Immigrato, written in collaboration by Salah Methnani and Mario Fortunato. Salah Methnani is Tunisian, whereas Mario Fortunato is Italian, and what I want to continue is a comparative reading of these texts by focusing on the critical reception. I have identified a few trends. One of them is that there is a tendency to generalize the sociological value of these texts and at the same time overlooking the aesthetic merit of these texts. They are often considered and labeled historical documents rather than proper literary texts. And the same happens with the literary texts produced in English. And I argue that by looking at the generic classification of the diasporic texts of the Maghrebis living outside Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia, there are new interpretive hypotheses. One of them, starting chronologically with Le Book, written in 1955, is that a different reading of the text can be performed by looking at it through the lenses of the Kunstlerroman, the artist novel. The same applies to Immigrato when you read it as a parody of the Grand Tour. Yes, of course, these texts are loaded with terror and they resemble tragedies, but at the same time, when you look at the grotesque, the humor, the presence of laughter, you end up realizing that this is not all tragic or terrifying and sad and depressing. This is what I want to argue, and this is what I want to demonstrate in my analysis, in my comparative reading of the two pioneering texts of the Maghrebi diaspora that deal with the question of migration. What does it mean to leave the Maghreb? What does it mean to leave Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia? By doing that, I hope that I can demonstrate that each text is unique, and each diasporic artifact deserves to be treated for its uniqueness. Thanks a lot for watching.